Hello YouTube, I'm Vince White and I am an employment attorney. On this channel, we answer publicly posted questions from YouTube users, getting folks the answers they need from an employment attorney. Today we have a question which has been posed in YouTube search 5,600 times, and the question reads as such. And just to be clear, that is 5,600 times in recent memory. Okay? Alright, so like this gets asked. Here's the question. I was put on a I was put on a performance improvement plan. What should I do? Okay. Right off the bat, you don't have to skip ahead to get the answer. Easy answer is you're put on a PIP, a performance improvement plan, the PIP. Yeah. Go look for a new job. Just real talk. That you should start looking for a job. Get your resume in order. Start feeling your network, see what's up, see what your options are. Here's why. A performance improvement plan is theoretically meant to allow you to remediate your behavior, to allow an employer to counsel you to become a better employee. And hence the name. Performance improvement plan, right? The idea is to create a plan by which you and your employer can work together to improve your performance. Sounds great. Sounds so dedicated and caring. We're going to keep on working on this together. We're going to get it right. And, 1 out of 20 PIPs, performance improvement plans, they do that. That's how every now and then an employer or an individual team runs their PIPs. It could be, right? However, in reality, most employment attorneys will view a PIP as, rather than a performance improvement plan, they'll view it as paper in place, PIP. So the employer is papering your file for termination. Rather than just fire you outright, they do this PIP. So like, hey, look at, we're good people. We're the good guys. Yeah, we're trying to give you every chance to turn this around. Trying to give you resources, counseling, access to management, defined metrics. We're on your side. I know that you did complain about sexual harassment, 6 months ago, and that's why we want you to know we're on your side, right? Yeah, for sure. Nonsense. They're documenting. They're getting their papers in place in your file. They are making it look like they left no stone unturned. Listen, we didn't want to part ways with employee 13B. We did not. No, we did not. 13B was like family to me. So I tried everything I could. But we couldn't make it work. 13B wasn't succeeding in the role. And as part of that, there's going to be lots of documentation that gets thrown into your personnel file, generally during a PIP, that you can view as the papers that are being put in place to document your failures, real or pretextual in nature, right? And let's be honest. Who are the people deciding if you're meeting the metrics in the performance improvement plan? The people who are managing you out, right? That is the reality of a PIP. It is very, very easy to abuse that process, to make documentation, to make an employee look bad. Excuse my cough. I'm so sorry. Now, can you turn the ship around on a PIP? Can you work with your team, be amazing, and succeed? Occasionally. It's possible. I've seen it happen. It can happen. Most employers are not that honest or sincere or well-meaning. If I'm being honest, sincere, and well-meaning about my answer, right? Most employers just not really that way. So if you're on a PIP, it's over. They're managing you out. They're papering your file. They're documenting everything in a fashion that benefits them and only them, and which they think will weaken your potential case should you sue. That's what they're doing. That's the goal. So listen, talk to an employment attorney if you think there's a claim there. Local counsel, get a free consultation, get 3 to 5 free consultations. Make sure, you do your due diligence and get that resume going. Call your connects. See what you can find in terms of a better place to be. Be ready. Be vigilant. I'm sorry you have to deal with this. I'm sorry you had to go Google what is a performance improvement plan or what should I do on a performance improvement plan. That's never a good time. It sucks. It sucks to be in that position. It will be okay. I have worked with hundreds, if not thousands of people on PIPs. I assure you, most of them have gone on to bigger and better things. This is a moment, a snapshot of time in your life, and it can feel overwhelming. It can feel scary. Or maybe not for you. Maybe this is no big deal for you. But for a lot of people, this is scary. This is how they keep a roof over their head. This is how they feed their kids, right? And now somebody's threatening that. It can be really, really scary. So just keep in mind, this is just a moment in time. You're going to have better times. They're coming up. You just got to be smart, head in a swivel, talk to your employment attorneys, keep your options open, try to secure alternative employment in the future if you can. Okay? Never fun. Never fun to give this talk. Comes up all the time. Anyways, if this was helpful, like, subscribe, comment down below. Share our channel, folks. It helps us grow. Take care, everybody. Happy Monday.